Hi class, we have the first lesson for height and distances. This is about sometimes you want to find the length of a particular side of a rectangle, triangle, rectangular box, or different cases. Yeah, whether the box is cubic or the box is rectangular. So we need to understand how we find distances. All right, but now we start with only right angle triangles. So from there, we can go to triangles wherein they are not right angle triangle. Okay, this is the beginning of everything. All right, this is just a portion of trigonometry. Yeah, but trigonometry is so broad that I have to take out some part of it to form a series. So this is height and distance. So whatever that has to do with height and distance, triangle, sine rule, cosine rule, angles of elevation and depression, I'll be treating them here, height and distance. All right. Okay, so we are given triangle ABC. First of all, this symbol in mathematics means triangle. So in triangle ABC, ABC is a triangle. What makes it a triangle? One, two, three. There are three sides. But we want to find BC. Yeah, BC. So if you are dealing with matrix, matrix is this one. This lines you see, they symbolize what magnitude. Okay, so if it is like vectors, when you have lines like this, it signifies magnitude. If it is matrix, it signifies what? Determinant. But here, once we have like this, we can say distance BC. So we want to find the distance from B to C. We want to find this. Okay, so what we do is that this is what we are given, and here is an angle 30 degrees. Yes, this side is given 8 meters. This is labeled A, B, C. We want to find this one. But the first thing to do is, since this one is a right angle triangle, so easy and straightforward, we first need to identify, of course, this one is 90 degrees. We need to identify in a right angle triangle, the side that is facing the given angle. It is called what? It is called opposite. So BC is our opposite. BC is what? Is the opposite. Yeah. So how about this side that is given? The side in a right angle triangle, the side that lies between the given angle and the right angle, the 90 degrees, is what we call right angle. The side between the given angle and the 90 degrees is called the adjacent. So the adjacent side is 8 meters. We are given the adjacent side. We are asked to find BC, and BC happens to be what? The opposite side with respect to the given angle here. So what do we do? When you are considering opposite and adjacent, we use what? Some people find it difficult to know what to use. We have sine, we have cosine, we have tangent. Yeah, so we say SOHCAHTOA. So if you want to consider opposite and hypotenuse, use sine. Adjacent and hypotenuse, use cosine. Opposite and adjacent, we use what? Tangent. So this is opposite, what? Adjacent. So OA. This one does not have OA. This one does not have OA. This one has OA. So we are using tan. So therefore we say tan theta if you want to write the formula. That if you want to write the formula. Tan theta is always equal to opposite over the adjacent side. The opposite side over the adjacent side. But solving complex problems for external exams, you don't need to write this one. But because we are beginning, I just decided to write it. So tan theta, yeah, whether it is theta, whether it is alpha, whether it is whatsoever, tan of any angle is opposite over adjacent. All right. So what is the angle here? It's 30 degrees. tan 30 degrees. What is the opposite? The opposite is BC. BC that we want to find. BC over the adjacent is what? Is 8 meters. All right, so what we do is, now this is 1. 1 times BC is BC. Tan 30 degrees times 8, we say 8 tan 30 degrees. A single number, we don't multiply a single number with with an angle. We don't do that one. So we, in this case, with a trig ratio like tangent, cosine, and what sine, we cannot say 8 times tan 30 and say 30 times 8 is 240. Then we say tan 240. No, this one is acting as a coefficient. So we say 8 tan 30 degrees. So we say BC. If you are dealing with special angles like 0, 30, 45, 60, 90, 120, 150, 180, and the rest of them, if you are dealing with, how do I call it, special angles, and you are conversant with their ratios or their short form, you can write that. So we can say this is 8 multiplied by, what is tan 30? What is tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 over root 3. Yes, depending if it's something that you practice or understand from how we derive them in one of the videos we did. But the calculator can give you something else. Yes, 1 over root 3. But 1 over root 3, when you consider this one in sorts, the denominator is what? Is not a rational number. So we want to make it a rational number. A non-rational number, making it a rational number, we call it rationalization. So that denominator is this again. 1 times root 3, root 3. Root 3 times root 3 is 3. So the calculator may give you this one. So if the calculator gives you this one, but just understand that it's the same as this. It doesn't matter. Okay. Most times when solving question papers relating to problems like this, if you are not given a condition, you can just work with this one. You consider this one with the calculator, no problem. So BC is equal to 8 times 1 is 8 over root 3. Yeah, so what is the unit here is meters. Yeah, if you want, you can use the calculator. You don't even need to come to this. Just go to the calculator and say 8 times 30. It will give you direct. No problem. Yeah, no problem. So this is what we have for the first lesson. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to follow, like, share, and comment.